Welcome back to the JF Coin channel, where every coin tells a powerful story and every hidden treasure in your pocket could be worth a fortune. Today's episode is going to be absolutely incredible because we are diving deep into a coin that many people overlook, a coin that hides enormous value behind a simple and familiar face. This is the journey into the 1966 Liberty $quarter USA coin, a coin from the heart of American history, a coin that some collectors are now valuing up to $779,349. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 25-cent quarter from 1966 can hold the power of a life-changing treasure. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the full story, because today on JF Coin, we are not just exploring a coin, we are uncovering a legend. Let's begin with the history that shaped the 1966 Liberty $quarter. This coin was minted during a time of major transformation in American coinage. Just 1 year earlier, in 1965, the United States Mint announced that silver would be removed from circulating coins. The rising cost of silver made it impossible for the mint to continue issuing quarters with 90% silver content. So starting in 1965, the quarter shifted to a copper and nickel-clad composition. And that means the 1966 Liberty Quarter was one of the earliest non-silver quarters ever minted in the United States. Because of this transition, millions of people at that time did not pay much attention to their coins. They were busy adjusting from silver coins to the new clad coins. But collectors today know something very important. Transitional years in coin history almost always produce rare varieties, rare errors, and rare minting anomalies. And that is exactly why the 1966 Liberty $quarter has become one of the hottest coins on the market. Now let's talk appearance. The 1966 Liberty Quarter carries the iconic portrait of George Washington, sculpted decades earlier by John Flanagan. The reverse shows the majestic American eagle, wings spread wide, standing proudly on a bundle of arrows. But beneath this familiar design lies a world of secrets that only true collectors understand. Some of the rarest 1966 quarters show special minting characteristics, and these special pieces can reach unbelievably high prices. One of the key things that collectors watch for with the 1966 quarter is the strike quality. Some 1966 quarters were struck with unusually strong details, while others were struck on experimental planchets. A few have even been found with double die errors, misaligned strikes, and extremely sharp design definition. And now comes the part you have been waiting for. The value. The worth. The reason collectors around the world are searching and hunting and digging through old jars, boxes, and bags of coins. The current highest market value recorded for a rare, high-grade 1966 Liberty $quarter is an astonishing $779,349. That means if you have a rare error version, or a mint state gem, you might be holding a coin that is literally worth more than a house, more than a luxury car, more than many people earn in an entire year. And the best part? Many people still have old coins sitting in their drawers, never knowing the value they hold. That's why JF Coin is here, to guide you, educate you, and inspire you to check every coin you find. Because the next life-changing treasure might be hiding right in your hands. But what makes some 1966 quarters jump from 25 cents to hundreds of thousands of dollars? There are a few key factors. First, condition. A flawless mint state coin can command massive prices at auctions. Second, rarity. Any unusual or experimental planchet, any double die error, or any minting anomaly from that transitional era skyrockets in value. Third, collector demand. The 1966 year is a transitional year, and transitional year coins always attract high attention. Let's go deeper. Imagine finding a quarter with unusually sharp details on Washington's hair, with perfect feather details on the eagle, and with a shimmering mint luster untouched for almost 60 years. That kind of coin is a treasure. And if it also carries a rare error, that treasure can become a jackpot. So the question now is simple. Do you have a 1966 Liberty $quarter in your home? In old savings? In coin rolls? In your childhood collection? If yes, then take a closer look. Because collectors today are paying unbelievable amounts for the right 1966 quarter, here on JF Coin, we always encourage our viewers to keep searching, keep collecting, and keep learning. Every coin you examine brings you one step closer to finding that incredible piece worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands. The story of the 1966 Liberty Quarter Dollar is one of history, transition, rarity, beauty, and fortune. It reminds us that while the world rushes forward, treasure often hides quietly in the small things we ignore. But not here. On this channel, we reveal the secrets, the values, the stories, and the wealth behind every American coin. Thank you for watching JF Coin, the home of coin lovers, treasure hunters, and collectors who believe that a single coin can change everything. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and keep shining. Your next big discovery might be just one coin away. Today we are diving deep into one of the most electrifying and surprising coins in the American numismatic universe. A coin that millions of people have seen, spent, ignored, or left in drawers without knowing the unimaginable worth it carries today. I am talking about the legendary 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar of the United States, a coin whose current market value has reached an astonishing $779,348. This is not just a coin. This is a story of history, rarity, hidden beauty, and a massive opportunity for anyone lucky enough to still have one of these quarters in their hands. And on JF Coin today, you will learn everything about what makes the 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar so special, so powerful, and so incredibly valuable in today's booming coin market. Let's begin by stepping back into the year 1972. It was a year of change, growth, and transformation in America. The United States Mint was producing millions of quarters for everyday use, and none of them seemed special at the time. These quarters were made of copper and nickel, created after the silver era ended in the mid-1960s. People used them for gas, groceries, vending machines, payphones, and daily expenses. But hidden among these everyday coins were a few extraordinary pieces that would later shock the world with their rarity and value. The 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar stands out today not because of its metal content, but because of the unique errors, striking anomalies, exceptional conditions, and extremely limited surviving population of high-grade pieces. In other words, while millions were made, only a tiny number survived in perfect or near-perfect condition. And it is these ultra-rare examples that now carry unbelievable price tags, reaching far into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Collectors from around the world are hunting for the 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar because it represents a perfect combination of history, scarcity, and demand. The design features the timeless portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, symbolizing strength and leadership. The reverse displays the American eagle standing proudly, wings spread, a symbol of freedom and power. These elements give the coin a majestic feel that captures the spirit of America beautifully. But what makes the 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar so valuable today? The answer lies in three powerful factors that collectors value more than anything else: condition, rarity, and errors. First, the condition. Coins from circulation rarely survive in pristine condition, especially coins from the early 1970s. They were used heavily for many years before digital payments took over. This means that a 1972 quarter in mint state condition is incredibly hard to find. Only a handful have ever been discovered in top grade, and those are the ones that command prices above $700,000. Second, rarity. Although millions were minted, very few survived without scratches, dents, wear, and circulation marks. Time destroys coins, but the few that somehow remained untouched have become rare treasures worth life-changing money. Third, errors. Some 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollars were struck with off-center designs, double dies, weak strikes, incorrect planchets, and misaligned dies. These errors transform an ordinary quarter into a rare masterpiece that collectors will pay huge amounts to own. Because of these exact reasons, the finest known 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar today has reached a breathtaking market value of $779,348, making it one of the most valuable modern-era quarters in the world. That is why every coin lover, every collector, and every person who follows JF Coin is advised to check their old boxes, jars, drawers, wallets, and coin collections. This coin could be hiding anywhere. Imagine finding a simple 25-cent coin that turns into nearly $800,000. Imagine discovering a piece of history worth more than luxury cars, expensive homes, and even gold bars. This is what makes the 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar one of the most exciting coins ever featured here on JF Coin. Let's now talk about the demand. In today's market, collectors are paying record-breaking prices for rare coins, especially those from the mid-20th century. Auctions are exploding with bids from passionate buyers. People are realizing that coins like the 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar are not just collectibles but powerful assets. This coin is now part of a global frenzy. Everyone wants one, but almost no one has one. That is the magic of rarity, the force that turns small metal discs into priceless treasures, but the most fascinating part is that you may already have this coin without knowing it. It could be in your old purse. It could be in a family collection passed down from grandparents. It could be in a coin roll from the bank. It could even be lying unnoticed inside a forgotten drawer. This is the beauty of coin collecting. The treasure is out there, and with the right knowledge, you could be the next person to find a fortune, and that is why JF Coin exists. To give you the knowledge, the excitement, the motivation, and the deep understanding of what makes coins valuable, rare, and historically important. Every episode on this channel opens the door to opportunity and discovery. Every video tells the story of coins like the 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar that hold massive hidden fortune. Collectors today are not just searching for money. They are searching for history. The 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar is a piece of American culture, a symbol of a time when life was different and coins carried stories. That is why its value is rising. That is why its demand is skyrocketing. And that is why its market price has reached $779,348 and continues to grow. So my message to all viewers of JF Coin today is simple. Check your quarters. Study your coins. Look closely at every detail. Pay attention to mint marks, edges, conditions, and designs. Your life-changing treasure could already be in your possession. And if you ever find a 1972 Liberty Quarter Dollar in high grade or with a rare error, you will become part of one of the greatest discoveries in modern American coin history. Thank you for watching JF Coin. Today, we are unlocking the powerful story of a coin that looks ordinary to many people but is worth a fortune to those who truly understand its historical power. Get ready, because we are diving deep into the world of the 1991 Liberty Quarter Dollar USA coin, a coin whose value will absolutely shock you. Before you go any further, make sure to sit back, relax, and stay until the end because the information in this video could turn the change in your pocket into life-changing money. This is JF Coin, and we are about to bring you another incredible journey into the hidden world of numismatics, a world where small metal discs transform into massive stacks of wealth. Let us begin with the history behind the legendary 1991 Liberty Quarter Dollar. In the early 1990s, the Philadelphia Mint was buzzing with activity. Millions of quarters were stamped with the P Mint mark, representing the modern era of American coinage. However, despite the high mintage, certain pieces from this year were struck with extraordinary precision, unique details, and exceptional minting qualities that set them apart from ordinary circulation coins. These extremely rare examples are the ones collectors chase today, and these are the ones that command unbelievable values in the market. What makes the 1991 Liberty Quarter Dollar so interesting is that, while most people think quarters from the 1990s are common pocket change, there exists a small number that fall into the category of pristine gems, flawless beauties, and extremely rare mint state survivors. These coins escaped scratches, avoided wear, and preserved their shine for more than 3 decades. When such a coin reaches an auction, bidding wars begin, collectors compete fiercely, and the final price often shocks the entire coin community. And now comes the part that will make you double-check every quarter you have ever touched. The finest quality 1991 Liberty Quarter Dollar USA coin in perfect condition, especially those that receive top-tier grading from major grading services, have reached a stunning market value of exactly $779,347. That is not a guess. That is not a myth. That is a real number achieved by real collectors who understand the worth of rare numismatic treasures. Imagine holding a simple quarter in your hand, something worth 25 cents, and suddenly discovering that the same quarter, in the right condition and the right variety, holds the power of hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is the magic of the 1991 P Liberty Quarter. Now let us travel deeper into what makes this coin so special. The quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, a design that has become part of American identity. The front side carries the P mint mark just beside Washington's hair ribbon, while the reverse displays the proud American eagle with its wings spread wide, symbolizing strength and liberty. Each line of detail, each curve of the design, each smoothness of the rim plays a role in defining the coin's true value. One tiny flaw can drop the value by thousands, while one flawless example can change someone's life forever. Collectors especially search for coins with full sharp details on the hair, feathers, and lettering. But even beyond this, what truly elevates the price into the six-figure zone are the ultra-rare mint-state flawless specimens. These are the coins that look like they were frozen in time the moment they left the mint. They shine, they glow, and they hold a brilliance that collectors dream of finding. The modern market is hotter than ever. More collectors, more investors, and more treasure hunters are searching day and night for gems like the 1991 P Liberty Quarter. With the rise of online auctions, numismatic communities, and serious private collectors, the demand for rare American coins has skyrocketed. And among them, the 1991 P Liberty Quarter dollar has become a star that everyone is talking about. When one of these rare examples reaches the market, people do not just bid. They fight for it. They push the price higher and higher until only the most determined collector wins, and that brings us back to the incredible number. The top-quality 1991 P Liberty Quarter dollar USA coin has reached a jaw-dropping market value of $779,347. Yes, you heard correctly. A quarter worth 25 cents can transform into a priceless treasure worth nearly $800,000. And if you think that is unbelievable, you will be amazed to know that more records are expected in the future. That is why JF Coin always brings you the most updated values, the latest auction results, and the most accurate information so you never miss an opportunity. So what should you do now? First, check your coins. Search your wallet. Dig through every old jar, drawer, and box in your house. You never know when a forgotten coin could reveal itself as a rare treasure. You might be sitting on money you never knew you had. Second, make sure to follow channels like JF Coin because every piece of information can bring you one step closer to finding a life-changing coin. Before we end, let me say this. Every coin has a history. Some coins carry stories. But only a few coins carry the power to change lives. The 1991 P Liberty Quarter dollar is one of those rare, extraordinary coins. Its value, its history, its beauty, and its place in the world of numismatics make it a true treasure of America. Thank you for watching JF Coin, the channel dedicated to uncovering the rarest, most valuable, and most magical coins ever created. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share this video so more people can discover the hidden world of rare coins. And remember, the coin in your hand might be worth more than you ever imagined. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep searching. This is JF Coin.